I'm going to give you 7 ways to get clients for your funding business. This is based off of shit that I literally did to sign clients for my funding business. This will work for credit repair as well, credit repair clients. So keep that in mind. So, credit repair business owners, like y'all understand that funding is a sexy offer. That's undeniable. We already know that. But one of the most common DMs that I've actually received, and just what I've been hearing on sales calls with people that are just like, okay, how do I go about this, right? They're just like, how do you get your funding clients? So this is a logical, intelligent question because you just need one client. One client can change your entire life. One client can change the entire direction of your business. One client can help you make a lot of money. So there's a ton of value if you can figure out a way to create a system where you're getting consistent clients. But you just need one, all right? So one client can be worth at least 10 to 15K if qualified. That's more than most credit repair business owners make in an entire month. So I need y'all to realize the power of one client. So just to validate myself, this might be the first video you're seeing of me, but those of y'all that know me, y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So to validate myself, with one client, I made $27,500 in a single day. That's one client. Funded $275,000. One single client, right? If that's not enough for you, I've also made $20,000 in a single day with one client. You just need one client, just one client, right? If you can develop the strategy to be able to get one client, you're gonna be good, right? You're gonna develop a good system if you create it as a system. If you want to go lower, right? Let's say you don't see a lot for yourself. Let's say you're not that confident in yourself. Maybe you're just starting. One client, $50,000 fund. I believe we got him funded almost 100,000, but this is $5,000 just right there, right? That's one client. I got a case study video where I broke down how we got him like 95,000 or something like that. But just one client can change your entire life. If that's not enough for you, one of my one-on-one students, right? One of my private one-on-one students invested money in himself. Basically, we got 22,000 made together, right? So $220,000. We split the profits. You see, I wired him $11,000. One client, right? He didn't have the connection. I had the connection. This is also why people work with me too, right? Just one client. So I'm gonna talk about how you can work with me at the end if you do see value in what I'm saying, and you see how just one client can change your entire life. So just keep that in mind. Like the whole investment he invested was already made just off of one client, just one client. So I want y'all to be in this theme of one, one, one. I just need one client. So the biggest thing I want you to take away from this video, just focus on getting that one client. Just one client can change your entire business. One client can take you out the hood. You know what I'm saying? One client can really get you to the next level. So focus on that. All right. So once you get that first or next client, you want to squeeze the juice out of them as much as you can. So do your case studies, do your online posts and stuff like that. So disclaimer, I'm gonna give you different activities that I've literally done in my business to get clients. So if these different ways work for me, my hypothesis, this is my belief. My hypothesis is that if you do all of them, right? I'm not saying do all of them at the same time, but if you do all of them, at least one should work for you eventually. So you need to understand too that volume negates luck. So I don't want you to just do it once and then you're just like, oh, this shit don't work. Michael said do this, it don't work, right? And you only tried it once. You only reached out to like 100 people or something, right? We're talking about thousands. We're talking about volume here, right? So just keep that in mind. So, like I said, I'm gonna tell you what's already worked for me, and then I'm gonna basically explain to you what I would do if I was just starting from zero, right? And I'm just realizing too, I didn't get to finish scripting out what I would do if I was starting from zero, so we're just gonna freestyle it. But same shit. It's all good. All right, so this is gonna work for, like I said, for both credit repair and business funding clients, by the way. So keep that in mind. Oh, I'm going too quick. Number one, post valuable SEO optimized long form YouTube content. This is very, very powerful. This is what y'all see me doing all the time, right? So if you go to my funding playlist, those videos have been responsible for me getting clients. If you go to DIY credit repair, if we're talking about credit repair, Those videos have been responsible for me getting credit repair clients. These videos I'm doing are responsible for me getting students, right? So I need y'all to realize like the power of YouTube. I know that people look at it like we live in this microwave ass generation. People just want results right away. But the thing is, you gotta develop and understand that this is business. So things aren't just gonna be done in one day, right? When we talk about a lot of y'all be having too much sex, right? A lot of y'all have like five, six, eight different kids, right? When you was having all this sex, was your kid made in one day? Your kid, it took 9 months, right? So apply the same logic. Things take time. So I need y'all to understand that. So post valuable SEO optimized content. This has made us a lot of money. This has gotten us a lot of clients. I think it's, self-explanatory what to do over there. So do that. Um, Number two, post reels on Instagram with call to action that led them to go watch my YouTube for more elaborate explanation of what I posted on IG that was in short form. So you see what this is doing? I'm still telling them to go back to my YouTube so that they can consume more of my YouTube. If you've seen what I created called a crackhead content consumption, the whole notion is essentially me knowing that my YouTube channel is as valuable as I was about to say as valuable as crack, but as addicting as crack. Y'all stay with me if it's sounding crazy. So my YouTube channel is more, let me say it like this. I have the most valuable YouTube channel on the planet. Like anyone that watches my channel, we know that, right? So if somebody's watching my YouTube channel for a certain amount of time, if it's for funding, if it's for credit repair, if it's for mentorship, I know that my shit is like crack. So they're gonna be addicted to the point they're gonna book the call. They're gonna get the lead magnet. They're gonna get nurtured. They're gonna do business with us. They're gonna, pay the investment. So that's my whole point of what I'm saying. The whole thing is to when you look at my business model, the whole thing is how can I get you to consume as much of my YouTube as possible? Because if you're spending time with me on a little IG reel or carousel post and all that, that's not a lot of time for you to know, like, and trust me. You gonna know, like, and trust me watching these long ass videos. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. That's number two. Number three, I invested in mentorships, right? Where these people obviously invested in themselves as well. So we all invested the same thousands of dollars. What does that tell you? They're willing to spend money, right? So sometimes you got to spend money to be around people that spend money so that they can go and spend money on you, right? So look at it like that, right? They have the same mindset of investing in themselves. I added value in the group and basically just networked my way to more clients, by doing partnerships with them. So that's a way that's helped me get clients as well. Number four, my appointment setter calling leads. So this is more so for people I would say this is not going to be for beginners. So this is more so for people I would say I doing at least maybe 15, 20K per month within your credit repair or funding business. You're going to be getting leads here and there. If you're using a CRM like Go High Level, which is what we use, have your appointment setter be calling people. Maybe people that didn't close initially. Maybe you're DMing people on IG. They're doing the nurturing and all that shit. Maybe they're nurturing people on school. You get their information and just call them, just have conversations with them. So we've gotten clients that way, right? Just to book a call in for the closer to go ahead and close that. Number five, posted. This is very powerful. Posted case studies breaking down how I got the result for other people. So if you look at like what I showed you earlier, Orlando that got $50,000 from Citizens Bank. I literally posted the whole process of how we got him 95,000 at 0% interest, right? So people watch that video, people that have booked calls and became clients, they'll reference like, oh, I saw this. Oh, they saw my case study with Don, how we got her to $50,000 chase, right? So this is how this shit works. It's look at it like a no like trust game. And you notice how all this shit links back to my YouTube. So you see how YouTube is a foundation, right? Some people don't want to do YouTube because they're scary. I don't know. Maybe they don't like money. I don't know. I don't know what be going on with y'all. But number six, email list nurturing with valuable, dense emails over duration of time with a call to action or book a call. This is one of the things too. If you're getting value from this free information, I'm telling you that working with me one on one in our new funding program is very powerful because we're basically creating you a system to be able to get these leads in a predictable manner. We have a system where our automations are constantly emailing people with value. I manually send value as well too, but we have the system to where when I'm sleeping, when I'm doing whatever I'm doing, we're constantly getting leads, we're constantly nurturing them. In those emails, we go to the back end in the data. We see people click on this link, right? The link that we put in there for them to book a call. So we can track that and understand that some of these people that are clients that came from funding, they were on our email list being nurtured. They'll say it in the call as well, right? So these are just business principles. And if you're getting value from what I'm saying, I'm hoping you're able to try these on your own. But like I said, if you want like the shortcut, just keep watching the video. I'm gonna give you more information if you want expert help on how to set it up yourself or set it up with me. So running ads, that's always important too. I know that this is not going to be the most popular thing, especially if you're just starting. Like I said, I'm going to give you the shit that I would do if I was just starting in a little bit. So running ads. So we run follower ads. You have different objectives when you're running ads. So we run follower ads. This is basically how we run our business. So we run follower ads so people can be aware of me, right? I'm giving the game, I'm giving the sauce. They follow me, they're gonna consume my content, or they're gonna get hit with the retargeting ad. And then eventually, they're gonna watch my YouTube, or they'll watch my YouTube, get hit with the retargeting ad, like a swipe up thing. They'll book a call, they'll become a client. Maybe they book a call, we send them more YouTube shit, and then they book a call eventually. I mean, they book a call and then they close eventually. What am I saying again? All this shit is linking back to my YouTube. YouTube is so powerful. To be fair, too, let me be real. To be fair, we've signed clients before with engagement ads. So that's when you have them DM you something. But the way that we do it, we respect the 7 hour rule. We respect the sales cycle according to cold traffic. And it just goes off of the CAC credit bulletproof scaling system, which is my God made marketing system that I teach people to do. So I would say it's like a 70-30 split, maybe even 75-25, 75 being follower ads. But yeah, we have signed clients through engagement. We sign a lot of clients through engagement ads as well. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so a bonus. You can build trust by having your team send a DM to every new follower with a video saying, thanks for the follow and adding immediate value to them. That's literally to this day what my appointment setter is literally doing day in and day out in my DMs, right? When we get new followers, they'll send a message to them. If you follow me on IG, maybe you've received it, right? So just keep that in mind. All right. So I said I was gonna give you seven, but I'm gonna give you more. Pause and under promise, over deliver. So number eight, we leveraged useful lead magnets that focus on relieving pain versus leading towards pleasure. This is very, very important. I need y'all to understand. If somebody don't know you from nowhere, they're just seeing you as cold traffic, what they care more about because they don't know you. They care more about not being in pain versus them caring about a gain that they're going to get. They don't want to lose, so they're going to care about relieving pain versus going towards pleasure. That's why I need y'all to realize this is how cold traffic works, right? So like I said, you want to focus on that when it's cold traffic because they don't know, like, or trust you yet. So something like you say, like, oh, biggest mistakes to avoid when getting credit. One of the powerful lead magnets we have that's worked for us is biggest mistakes that roofing companies make that gets them denied or something like that. It's something like that that we run to cold traffic. So that's better versus you trying to give them a pleasurable thing of how to secure $250,000 in credit, right? So people would rather be told how to avoid pain from a stranger because you're a stranger to them, right? I'm assuming you're a stranger, rather than you're telling them how to do something that's going to be good for them. They don't know you, they don't fuck with you yet. So when it comes to cold traffic, especially somebody that's just starting, you got to keep that in mind. That y'all could have that sauce for free. So number nine, there's some sauce too. So we send Loom videos to old leads that didn't necessarily close from the first initial video that we did. It could have been because of their credit. It could have been just lack of trust. Maybe they didn't consume enough of our YouTube. It could have been a number of reasons, right? So we actually record our sales calls and we take notes of the pain points as well. So clients that don't close for funding for whatever reason, like I said, I would take time to send them a personalized Loom video, letting them know, oh, we recently just got someone similar to you, this funding. This is what we've been doing over the months that since the last time we talked. So just break that down to them. So that's something you can do as well. That's more like when you have leads, when you have some motion going on, that's what you can do. But be transparent, it hasn't worked every time, but it has worked. But I usually see that, they've watched the video. All right, so number 10, the last one. I created my own podcast, right? So this is, to be transparent, this is for credit repair leads only. I don't recall if our podcast, because I ended the podcast like I think in 2023 or something, and I wasn't really focused on trying to get funding clients from it. No, it's possible we've gotten funding clients in the past from it. I'm not sure, but it's mainly been credit repair, just to be transparent. I just wanted to include it there because it might work for you. But that's what's there. So let's say like I'm somebody, I don't got no online footprint. I don't got the YouTube channel of a Michael Benjamin. I don't got nothing, right? If I wanted to get my first or next funding client, number one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to realize it has to work or it has to work, right? So number one, your mindset has to be there. Number one, your mindset has to be there. Number two, I should say number one, um, just really, it has to be there. I mean, it has to work or it has to work is the same thing in my head as like prioritizing and knowing that, God is going to help you get there. So that's number one, right? So number two, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna literally take out my phone. I'm gonna look at my phone contacts. This is not gonna be sexy, but it's something you gotta do, right? If you ain't got no clients, I'm gonna just look at everybody I've, came into contact with. I'm gonna create a message and be like, "What's up, y'all? I don't, just say a simple message. I hope you're doing well. You could record an actual video, right? I saw Gary V. He said some shit like this, right? So I'm gonna take that from him. So record a video, just say like, "What's up, y'all? I'm doing this funding thing. You might be in my phone. Maybe we met once, maybe we met multiple times. I'm not asking you if you're gonna be my client, but if you know someone that would benefit from this, right? And then number two, you just got to start adding value on YouTube. So that's something I would do as well if I didn't have any value yet. And then I would just take on people for free. I would just start taking on people for free, doing cold outreach, warm outreach, that type of thing. But the majority of what I wanted to give y'all is all the stuff that I just said here because I know that'll help y'all going. And one of the things too, this is one of the things again about my one-on-one program. This is something that's more. This is something that's more like customized to the specific person because I have different people in my one-on-one program, people that are at different stages. So you that's watching this right now, you might look at it like, oh shit, I don't have results yet, or maybe you're just starting with your credit repair business or whatever, you're gonna have a different situation from someone else. So the beauty of the whole one-on-one thing is I can sit with you and figure out your specific situation and give you, I was gonna say criticism, give you instructions on how to go about your situation. So keep that in mind. So the biggest thing you need to understand is that you need to create a leads acquisition system that gives you a predictable way to generate leads, right? That's the main thing I want y'all to take from this. If you're doing like at least 5K a month in your credit repair business, bro, just contact all the people you've already helped, right? Like don't be like don't be stupid with it. If you have some people you worked with, those are the first people you should contact. All right, so we need to create something like the God made marketing system I teach my students how to create, right? So what is that? That is this system right here, the Cat Credit Bulletproof Scaling System. You see it's a whole like funnel that has a lot of shit. I got other videos where I've broken it down. I don't want to make this video too long, so I just want y'all to just kind of see, what it looks like. So that's what I help my students create in my program. So now we're shifting, right, to talk about if you would want to work with me because I do have something to sell you if you're somebody that wants to get to the next level, right? I'm not just doing this for the cheap people that just want to watch free shit all day. So some of you may know right now what I've been doing. I've been dedicating my time when I'm not focused on my own funding business. I've been dedicating my time to helping credit repair business owners get out of the burnout that they're dealing with. Get out of just doing everything in the day to day. Just get out of that and then make more while working less by focusing on creating a business funding offer the proper way. Because there's a proper way to do it, there's a wrong way to do it. And I'm seeing the wrong way is being done by people that don't invest in themselves, right? These sales calls be revealing people that actually have a mentor and people that didn't have a mentor. So funding has a low learning curve with high reward potential. And my best student results have been through, making that shift from credit repair business owner to leveraging funding. So my clients that do all that, they see the best results. So business funding, when done correctly, versus credit repair, leads to less stress, less headaches, quicker turnaround time. So you got two options now. Now that you watched the video, if you're watching at this point, I appreciate you. So you could take everything that I taught you in this video. You could try to go get your clients, but you got to be real with yourself. You probably been dealing with this, trying to figure it out on your own for maybe a long time, maybe a few months, maybe a few years. So keep that in mind. That's option number one. You could try to do it on your own. That's cool. But number two, you could book a one-on-one call to see if you qualify to join my new one-on-one business funding program, where we'll basically spend time together with hand-holding, showing you how to build this system the correct way, right? So I gave you different ways to sign clients. That's literally worked for me. But what happens when you're missing the proper context trying to do it yourself? I said I was going to give you 7 ways. I gave you like 10 ways, right? So what happens when you're trying to do one of the ways? And in the video, I basically said A, B, and C, but you're trying to do A, B, and C, which you're doing what I'm saying. But what happens when it's A.1, A.2 that I forgot to mention in the video? And that's why it's important to do mentorship, right? And I'm not being intentional by leaving anything out, to be honest with y'all. But yeah, you know what to do, but are you confident you know how to do it? How to do it the correct way? That's the question. So I can't know because this is recorded, it's pre-recorded, and I'm not in real time to let you know if you're doing shit the right way or the wrong way, right? Unless I take time out of my day to work with you. That's why we have mentorship. But I'm also going to leave a link in the description. If you're not there yet, you're just like, okay, I want some more free shit. Michael, I'm a scary ass motherfucker. No, I'm playing. But if you just someone you need more free information, you need to, build up the know like trust factor more with me. I'll have a free guide that teaches you how to get high paying leads as far as credit repair. So, that'll help you get some more wins and build that trust. So I'll leave that in the description. But those of y'all that are bosses, if you a boss and you're ready to get to the next level and you want to work with me one on one to help you build this system out the proper way, you're ready to get out of that credit repair burnout. You're ready to live the life you're supposed to be living. You're ready to make more money. You're ready to more serve your people more. You're ready to pay off your mom's car like I did, or whatever you want to do, right? I don't know what you want to do. If you're ready, if you just want to make more money for yourself, it is what it is. I'm not here to judge you. But if that is the case, I'm going to leave a link in the description for you to apply to work with me. If you feel like you would vibe with me, people that are action takers or people I vibe with, go ahead and book a call in the description. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.